All right, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I'm pleased to be here to celebrate this important milestone with all of you. The village of Dixmoor has experienced what many communities across the United States have experienced in the last few years: challenges with infrastructure and water. And we know firsthand that when infrastructure falters, other quality of life concerns are at risk. Everyone has the right to access clean and safe water every day. This includes drinking water, but it also includes having adequate water pressure and reducing water loss. This is important because having the right amount of water pressure can impact the way we fight fire emergencies, for example. I'm heartened by and appreciate the collaboration among various government entities to support the vital infrastructure needs of the village of Dixmoor. I would also like to recognize the hard work of Cook County's Department of Emergency Management and Regional Security, as well as our Bureaus of Asset Management and Economic Development, and our Department of Transportation and Highways for all their ongoing and holistic efforts to address this important matter. Joining us today is Vince Aceves, Deputy Director of Operations for Emergency Management and Regional Services, and Griffin Byers, Chief of Operations for EMRS. Their department responded immediately when news came that Dixmoor was facing a critical infrastructure issue, and they continue to be a valuable partner in our work in the community. I'd also like to thank the folks at Robinson Engineering for their critical assistance and the Cook County Bureau of Asset Management for their partnership and prioritization of this project. Standing with me today are many people who advocated fiercely for this project. Congresswoman Robin Kelly secured critical community project funding for $4 million for fiscal year 2023, of which $2 million is being used for this project. Thank you very much, Congresswoman.
Thank you.
Congressman Jonathan Jackson, who hopefully will be with us shortly, submitted this project and asked for $4 million in funding consideration for fiscal year 2024. We're grateful to him as well. I want to thank both of them for their leadership and support of this project. And finally, I want to recognize our Army Corps of Engineers for their professionalism and being a vital partner on this issue. I'm honored today to be surrounded by tireless public servants like those I just mentioned, and Mayor Fitzgerald Roberts, who advocates tirelessly for his community. Thank you, Mayor Roberts.
Yay!
The groundbreaking today is just the beginning. There are many more successes to come. We've seen what happens when governments work together to solve problems, and today is a testament to the hard work so many people up here with me have put in behind the scenes. I want to thank you all again, and now I'd like to turn it over to Congresswoman Kelly, just a moment, for a few words. Now, I'm going to say, speaking today are Congresswoman Kelly, Congressman Jackson, who hopefully will be with us shortly. He's here. Thank you. Good. So you heard my kind words. Good.
Thank you.
Mayor Roberts, Commissioner Gordon, and Lieutenant Colonel Broderick from the Army Corps of Engineers. And I would ask each person to introduce the person who follows them. Congresswoman Kelly, thank you.
I'm a pro at this now. Thank you, President Preckwinkle, and good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you to Mayor Roberts for having us here today to celebrate this important milestone for the village of Dixmoor. Today marks a momentous occasion as we gather to break ground on a new water main here in Dixmoor and build a bright new chapter for this community. It is no secret that one of the greatest challenges faced by communities nationwide is an aging public infrastructure, particularly water infrastructure. I'm proud to have supported this project and secured over $2 million in federal funding, in part due to the bipartisan infrastructure law, the most significant commitment to public infrastructure the United States has made in decades. Reliable water access is the lifeblood of a community. When a water system breaks, everything shuts down. Businesses, schools, and public services can't conduct critical operations, and residents can't go about their daily lives. Dixmoor understands these realities all too well. Just a couple of years ago, the village's 3,500 residents were without clean water for 2 weeks. And I knew then that we needed to come together as a community to fix this problem and to prevent these types of devastating disruptions from happening again. And I'm proud to say that we have. We would not be at this critical moment today without the hard work and the collaboration of the village of Dixmoor, as President Preckwinkle said herself, and her many departments, the Army Corps of Engineers, Robinson Engineer, and so many other committed leaders who have worked to make this groundbreaking possible. Dixmoor is a model to the nation of what's possible when leaders at all levels of government come together to invest in our communities. These investments are the very foundation of how we work, learn, and go about our daily lives. I've been fighting in Congress for the infrastructure needs of Dixmoor and all communities across Illinois' 2nd Congressional District, and I'm committed to continuing this work. So congratulations to the Village of Dixmoor and its partners on reaching this historic moment, and I look forward to joining you again very soon. And with that, I'd like to introduce my very wonderful colleague, Representative Jonathan Jackson of the 1st District of Illinois. Thank you.
Thank you, Congresswoman Kelly. I'd like to thank the Honorable County Board President, Mrs. Tony Preckwinkle. This is a new day in Dixmoor, not just a groundbreaking for water, but it's groundbreaking in that the residents do not have to fear turning on their faucet to have clean running water. I am proud to be in the 118th Congress and to build upon the great work of Congresswoman Kelly in having secured the funds, the initial funds, to help bring clean water to this part of our region and our state. And there is more expansive work that needs to be done. Illinois leads the nation in the state that has the most lead service lines. There is no safe amount of lead that we can consume in our water. We have much work to do. I'd also like to thank the Corps of Engineers for their great work. Please give them another round of applause on stepping in. This is only the beginning. It takes us all to make this successful. This was a bipartisan piece of legislation that was passed. Before us today are the county representatives, the federal representative, and the municipal and local representatives. It took us all to bring this together. I look forward to expanding on this in the appropriations bill. I have tried to secure the next tranche of $4 to $5 million. This is an issue that's not only in Dixmoor, it's in Robbins, and it goes throughout many parts of our community. With this, I'd like to also now bring on a dear friend of mine, Mayor Roberts, to celebrate this initial groundbreaking so we can do even more. Come on, Mayor. Thank you so much.
All right. Appreciate you. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
First of all, I'd like to thank God. Then I'd like to thank everyone that has been involved with this project. This project has been long overdue, over 100 years. These pipes been in the ground. I would like to thank Robin Kelly, who's a dear friend. Thank you. I would like to thank President Preckwinkle, who's a very dear friend. I got a special present waiting for her when she get back in her truck.
Give it a hug.
I would like to thank Mr. Jackson,
You're the man.
Congressman Jackson, I'm sorry. And Monica Gordon, she's hiring over there, Commissioner Gordon, Army Corps engineer, one of my dear friends, residents, Mabel Chapman. But anyway, my superintendent been working very hard at this with us. Me and the superintendent from day one when I took office, riding around trying to find out what's going on with this water. And he found a solution. He's standoffish, he's over by himself, but he'll be all right. I really appreciate you, Mr. Darden. Our whole team appreciates you. Then, of course, all my trustees, elected officials of Dixmoor, I would like to thank all you all. This project here, I tell you, my heart is just very heavy. I get a little emotional. I heard a couple of residents say you better not get up there and cry, but when you're getting help like this and when you don't have water, it's really a bad thing. I was out of town when the problem happened. I had to fly back in. We had a 12-inch main that was just going crazy. But thank everyone, the Army Corps and everyone that's involved here and that's here today. Also, I would like to thank Commissioner Sims. She came out, Will Davis, and a host of others that was out here. But I really appreciate you all sticking with us. Dixmoor needs you all. The people out here, I had a rough time, but God blessed me to make it through. My wife, I would like to thank her. Me and my wife, we had nights where we couldn't sleep at all. She stood right there with me. We stayed in town while the water was off because the captain must go down with the ship. That's what I believe in. And I don't know, I'm just lost for words right now to see all of you all out here today. So with that said, I would like to bring Commissioner Gordon.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Today we celebrate the groundbreaking ceremony for the Dixmoor Water Infrastructure Improvement Project. I am truly honored to stand before you as your commissioner and express my heartfelt gratitude to all those who have made this possible. First and foremost, I want to thank President Toni Preckwinkle for her constant support and dedication to addressing the critical needs of our communities. Your commitment to ensuring every resident has access to safe and clean water is commendable. I would also like to extend my most profound appreciation to Lieutenant Colonel Broderick and the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers for their invaluable experience and assistance and expertise in planning and executing this vital infrastructure upgrade. Your partnership has been instrumental in bringing us closer to our goal of providing reliable and secure water resources. Representative Robin Kelly and Representative Jonathan Jackson, your unwavering advocacy for the Southland region and your tireless efforts in securing funding for this project are commendable as well. Your determination to improve the lives of our residents has not gone unnoticed, and we are eternally grateful for your unwavering support. Mayor Fitzgerald Roberts, thank you for your steadfast commitment to the village of Dixmoor and leadership in driving this initiative forward. Your dedication to ensuring the well-being of your constituents is genuinely inspiring. We're here today because we recognize the critical importance of upgrading our water infrastructure, which is one of my priorities. For far too long, our community has faced the burden of water boil orders and uncertainty of inadequate and unsafe infrastructure. This is not acceptable. Everyone, regardless of their zip code, deserves healthy, safe, and lead-free water. Our highest priority is to ensure the people of the Southland have access to clean and reliable water. Rest assured that this groundbreaking is not the end of good news, but rather the beginning of a brighter future. We will continue working diligently alongside our esteemed partners to bring clean water to every corner of the Southland. We firmly believe that big things are possible when we come together across government agencies, working hand in hand to serve our community. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to all involved in this transformative project. Today, we mark a significant milestone that signifies our unwavering commitment to the well-being and prosperity of our community. Remember that we will not rest until every resident in the Southland has access to clean and safe water. Together, we will create a future where no one is left behind. Our children can drink without worry, and our community thrives. Thank you, and may this groundbreaking symbolize hope and progress for all. Next, I would like to introduce Colonel Broderick.
Ladies and gentlemen, as Acting Commander of the Chicago District, it is a real honor to be with you today to represent the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. President Preckwinkle, Representative Kelly, Representative Jackson, Mayor Roberts, and then our contractor, Grimmer Construction. Dixmoor community neighbors, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here today. It's great that we can get together to break ground on this project. This groundbreaking will celebrate a project that provides improvements to a portion of the village of Dixmoor's water main infrastructure to reduce water loss, increase water pressure to the north end of the village, and improve the village's ability to effectively fight fires through the community. All of this is part of the Cook County and Lake County Environmental Infrastructure 219 project and community-funded projects undertaken through Section 219 of the Water Resources Development Act of 1992. The Section 219 program allows the Army Corps to address environmental infrastructure needs here and around Cook and Lake County. And as discussed before, this is a $2.2 million project, 75% federal, 25% local with our partner Cook County. So that's about 1.65 federal dollars here at work, and then about half a mil from Cook County. Village President Roberts, I would thank you and the Village of Dixmoor. Infrastructure improvement projects are the result of partnerships, and Dixmoor has been a great partner to the Corps. Cook County Board of Commissioners, President Preckwinkle, I would like to thank you and the Cook County Board of Commissioners for being our non-federal sponsor, ensuring the completion of this project. Representatives Kelly and Representative Jackson, thank you again for your support to the people of your district, to the Section 219 program, and to the Army Corps of Engineers Chicago District. Our partnership will continue to improve the lives of all the people we serve. I'd also like to thank our contractor, Grimmer Construction. Small businesses like yours help sustain USACE as a world-class organization. Finally, I'd like to thank everyone on our team who has worked so hard to make this happen. Project Manager Ahmad Samara and our entire Calumet office team. Everyone, thank you for joining us today. Building strong, and let's turn over some dirt.
All right, thank you.
It's a portion. I don't have right in front of me the length of this. Yep. Yeah, 3,700 feet of water main on this one.
Why don't you introduce yourself? Sure.
Hi, I'm Melanie Arnold. I'm with Robinson Engineering, and I am the village engineer for the village of Dixmoor. The project, I'm sorry, what was the question? Oh, how long will it take? So construction is starting today as we speak, and we anticipate that the project goes officially through the through March of next year, but we expect water to be flowing by the end of this year. So this project is just the first project of hopefully many for Dixmoor. This is basically going to be a distribution main that's going to be serving, starting at this location here and connecting to the north side of the city. So it will be, the entire village will be benefiting from this project. It's going to be a new 12-inch transmission main. Yes, because this project will increase the reliability of the distribution system as a whole. As President Preckwinkle said, it will increase capacity and water pressure to the north side of the village, and just redundancy for the entire system, and also allow the village to take out of service several aged and inaccessible mains that are just breaks waiting to happen. Sure. So actually, the lead service lines, the village was the recipient of a grant from IEPA, and that will be actually next month. They will be starting construction to replace all lead service lines within the village of Dixmoor. So there's a lot of exciting news finally for the village. But yes, all lead service lines within the village's limits will be replaced.
No, if I may add something, thank you very much. Thank you very much. You know, I think we're all indebted to President Biden and Vice President Harris and our Congress people for passing the bipartisan infrastructure bill, which has provided us with resources to do this important infrastructure work. And I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge that in response to your question. Thank you.
Right now, I'm very relieved that this project is on the way, and I get to rest at night now. Because every night before bed, I always pray, but I always pray that we don't have a break due to us having so many breaks at one time.
I guess one more. Anything else? I think everybody will 6 pictures.
All right, let's go.
All right, on the count of 3.